So let me tell you the story of one of the biggest and revolutionary business in the entire planet, McDonald's. In fact, I got McDonald's there just around the neighborhood, and I wonder, how do they ever make money? Do you know that? Well, we're going to talk about that today, right now. Now, first things first, how was McDonald's founded? McDonald's. So it was actually founded by two brothers, namely Morris and Richard McDonald's, last 1940s. They started with a small store serving up barbecue slow cook for hours with chips imported from Arkansas. So there was no indoor seating, just a handful of stools there, and the brothers were able to make up to like a 200,000 per year from that business. It's a small store, low key. And after the World War II, there was a strong competition of drive-in in San Bernardino, where they founded the very first thought, not the McDonald's yet, just the thought of the idea, which is one best strategy. So because of that growing competition, the brothers discovered that 80% of their sales came from burgers, and the rest is from barbecues. So they decided to reinvent the business. Matter of fact is they shut down their restaurant and reopened it as a self-service drive-in restaurant with a limited menu but fast, easy service. They simplified it into just 9 items, namely hamburgers, cheeseburgers, 3 soft drinks flavors in one 12-ounce size, milk, coffee, potato, chips, and pies. So the whole concept of that from McDonald Brothers is to offer speed, low prices, and high volume to customers. Matter of fact, they call it a speedy service system. So inside the restaurant, so this is how the system goes. Each of its 12-person crew is specialized in with every task, a small specific task, and to assemble the food. So it actually their burgers were served with ketchup, mustard, and onion, pickles. Everything was there before the customer arrives. So when the customer arrives, they just preheat it and handed it to the customers, whatever they order in the menu. But if the customer wants their food to be prepared another way, they have to wait for a while. So after that reinvention, the brothers were able to make up to $350,000 a year. That was early 1950s. It was quite profitable. And in 1954, there you go. This is the twist. There was this a salesman and a businessman, Ray Kroc, who sells a milkshake mixing machine, and he wondered, why does the store able to make 48 a couple more milkshakes from 8 machines that he sold to this restaurant, to this McDonald brothers. So seeing this potential in the business, salesman Ray Kroc quickly became a buyer, and he actually bought the rights to franchise from the brothers restaurants across the country. So in April 1955, Kroc launched the first McDonald's system at the same time in Illinois. So he opened the first McDonald's franchise in near the Mississippi River. So that was he considered it as the official founding date of McDonald's Corporation. So in 1956, Ray Kroc met this amazing guy who actually invented not really invented, but suggested and really changed the entire system of McDonald's, and most especially in how they got their profits from. So he met this guy, Harry Sonborn, the vice president of finance for Tasty Freeze. So Sonborn, he offered an idea to accelerate the growth and investment grade of McDonald's. So he suggested that the Ray Kroc should use franchising model to maximize profits and reduce costs, as well as to gain control over the company. Here's the thing. He also suggested to Ray Kroc owning the real estate of McDonald's franchise and just have the franchisee rented it out. So that's one big thing. They own the major properties around the world because of their franchises. So given that situation that the McDonald's restaurant is actually growing, they also have one great commotion with the brothers. I'm talking about Ray Kroc and the two McDonald brothers, namely Morris and Richard. So these two McDonald brothers were kind of a conservative, while Ray Kroc is really like a lion. Like, I want to spread this entire business around the world as fast as I can. So because of that, there's a lot of misunderstanding. So Ray Kroc decided to purchase the company from the McDonald's brothers for $2.7 million last 1961. And since that time, he became the face of all the McDonald's operation, most especially the branding. And in 1963, that was the time when Ronald McDonald came. So, in fact, he faced a lot of criticism in over marketing children with the growing business. But you can see Ronald McDonald in charity works, playing with kids. That's part of McDonald's branding. With close to like around 40,000 restaurants around the world, like most 100 countries. The McDonald's business model depends mainly on the sale of McDonald's products by their franchisees, which usually lease properties owned by McDonald's. So how does McDonald's make money? Number one, they make money through developmental license. It means that under this type of franchising, they actually make money from franchise. So under franchise, they have a couple of rules. So number one is licensing. So under this franchising, the franchisee invests their own capital in setting up their restaurant, which includes operational and real estate costs. So McDonald's supplies products and receives percentage of royalties from the sale. The company also charges a predetermined amount of every franchise that wants to license their food. Another thing is they also make money. The McDonald's also make money from conventional franchising. So this is one of the most effective business model. So the company either obtains a long-term lease or owns the land where the McDonald's is built. So that's why they own or they are in control of the real estate market. So they're actually in control of their profits and their growth because they have the land. So what's going to happen is the McDonald's own the long-term lease or they buy the property, while the franchisee pays a minimum rent of 20 years period and ongoing royalty to the company. And the franchisee also pays for signs and interior decors of the restaurant while getting innovative in the operational system. So this structure from McDonald's ensures that McDonald's revenue is stable and predictable. So they got the land. And another source of income of McDonald's is affiliates. So this structure is kind of the lowest investment from the company and accounts equity investment. So it is mostly used in China and Japan, where companies pay a percentage of sales as royalty for McDonald's products. And lastly, McDonald's is a company operated restaurant, which means that they own, operate, and hire employees. And the franchisee will just pay 5% from the total of 100%, and 95%, of course, that's the profit of the franchisee. So they have to pay McDonald's 5% of their overall gross profit. So McDonald's most profitable business model structure is the conventional franchising, which allows them to keep up to 82% of revenue generated by their franchises. Unlike other companies, operated restaurants, that they only keep around like 16% of their revenue. So over the years, look, McDonald's has developed and improved upon its marketing strategies with the intent of increasing profits, which is obviously there for franchisees and the parent company, which is the main McDonald's. So such strategies include the enhancement of customer service by focusing on people, products, price, place, and promotion, which works together with the mission statement. Look how amazing it is to have your own McDonald's, which is kind of pricey, but if you do anything for it, nothing is impossible. So that's about it for McDonald's story and business model. Thank you very much.